Welcome back, my friends and fellow gamers, for a late start on day 22 of our survival series here in 7 Days to Die. Now, we just made it through, if you watched the last episode, you saw that we went through a rather hellish evening for day 21. My big problem right now is that the new base is nowhere near ready, and I do not have enough resources to continue trying to get it ready with the state of things as they are for the way things are going. So in order to expedite the situation, I am instead going to start working from a standpoint of trying to use an alternate type of blocks, which is these brick blocks. These are the same blocks I have here, which have 1500 for their durability. Now, they're not as strong as the cement blocks. Let me get my bike out here and we can go look at those real quick here. But they are going to be at least better than flakestone, and it's cheaper to get them through the forge. I was doing the math on it. For every 12 stones that you actually put into the forge, you get 5 bricks, 5 brick blocks, because each brick or each stone that you put in gets you what the forge counts as 5 stone once it's melted it down. And when you're converting them, you need 12 to convert into a block. So in the short term, a quick usage of one for the other will get you, 5 out of 12. So if we can work from that standpoint, then we can much more quickly get the materials we need to at least secure the central portion of our base. Because while this lower section is nice and everything, it's not going to be as durable. Now, the nice part is that we were able to get the inner working portions of the tunnel done in the concrete. So those will at least be the toughest portions of the base, and we can upgrade other things as we go along. But like, where's the one that I damaged? It's not that. I think it's all the way at the end here. But I damaged one of these. Yeah, that one. It's not dry yet, but that's got 1250, which is slightly... Let's see how much one of these ones has. 2500. So they're about double strength once they're dried. So that's good. That's kind of where I want them to be. It's just unfortunate that I can't afford to keep doing them in the way that we're doing things here. So instead, we're going to have to make our way through this, and I think that a lot of this base might be ill-conceived now that I've been working with it, because I need a way to ensure that the zombies want to go the way that I'm presenting them, And I think that I haven't given them enough enticement to do just that. So I think that there's going to be some flaw in all of that, and I don't know how I'm going to get by it. Either way, the old base is now must be abandoned before we get to day 28, or we will be utterly overrun. So we're going to have to go back and set ourselves up. And I think that day 28 might actually be the end of us this season, until I can reasonably plan out for my next season a better plan of action. Because obviously, you know, while I've tried to be as careful as possible in this one, I don't foresee us surviving if the other base is not ready by the time everything goes down. Then there will literally be no way that we can hope to survive another Horde night. I mean, the only thing I could do is, you know, light the fires or whatever, or just leave them all there and hope that it's enough to just ignore them, because no other option is really going to help us. We went through so much ammo, we have virtually nothing left. Let's build a claim block. Gonna need 2 of these. And I need more sand. I'm gonna need more cement. Let's do 10 cement. Let's do 1 cement. Let's make 1 concrete mix so that we can. Oh, I need at least 2. So I got to repair those 2 damaged sections, the one that I intentionally damaged and the one that I didn't intentionally damage. I need to prepare by crafting a new set of forges, and it would be in my best interest to actually that's going to be a tough one here. Let's toss those in there so that we can keep that going. And now let's okay. The downside is those do take a long time to make. Okay, so what is it? Oh, it's clay. I need a lot of clay. But fortunately we have just that, a lot of clay. Toss those in there. Alright, so that's going to be the downside on that. Let's go ahead and test first. Make sure that this block can shape all the ways that we want it to. And it can't. Oh, son of a... Okay, so this won't even cover what we need, because it can't do the slopes. crud. Alright, so those bricks are basically useless except for like this as a filler. That's good to know. Let's take that out of there because it's totally pointless now. Well, it's okay. No, it's not pointless. That is, though. We need the cement. If we're gonna do it, we have to do it with the cement. There's virtually no other way to do it, and that's gonna just take a ton of resources to do. Let's go ahead and toss this out. That's really frustrating. I mean, makes for good filler, but not for... And that's, let's see, 1,500. So I was really hoping that that would make... That's 1,200. That's not even the same as the cobblestone. So, in the end, we're just hurting ourselves. Alright. It's gonna have to be more cement. Alright, let's go. I need a... Do I have a shovel on me? Yes, I do, but not the right one. Need that one. There's the drop. Alright, we're just dropping most of this stuff because we can, and we don't need it right now. What I need... Let's repair that. We do have some skill points to spend, but what I need is I need more sand. A whole nother truckload of it. So, might as well get stuck right in. Okay. Okay. Keep on trucking here. Actually, I got 700. Need to get more drinks. That got me 1,056. That should be more than enough. Oh, there's some zombies have respawned there. Let's go. I need to find some more yucca plants. There should be some over here. Oh. A zombo that way. Where did that land? Right at the edge of the map there. Okay. Let's grab those both. Take yellow. Oh, those are worth yucca too, okay. Ouch. You little bugger. Oh, a whole bunch of yucca plants over there and one here. So we'll go ahead and convert all of these. Into food. Alright, and let's actually let's do we have we only have two. We'll have to come back with the larger supply. We are getting low on water and low on food, so we have to keep working it. I think the spikes were only marginally helpful. Alright. Make some more of those. Okay. We'll come back to that. In the meantime, I need my pickaxe. Where did I leave my pickaxe? There. Alright, we need food and water. Okay. That ought to take care of us a little bit. Okay, so let's use that for our drinkage purposes. We need food. And I'm going to use these as my starting point. Did I already use up all the sandwiches? I did. Okay. Okay, use another one of those. I gotta remember that I have, I have 4 skill points that I can use. So, what do I need for this one? I need Fortitude 3, so. And for you, Fortitude 3 as well. So let's put the 2 points in Fortitude to give us Fortitude 3. And then if I wanted the next level up on this, Strength 3. Strength level 2. So let's do Live Off the Land 2, and let's do Iron Gut 2. That will help us survive a little bit better. We're just going to chew our way through these berries as best we can. Alright, that gets us at least something to start with. And then I can use one of these to bump it a little bit higher. Alright, let's do the pears. Okay, and okay, so this can also make me crushed sand from rock as well, which is good to know. Means you can basically get everything you need from stone if you have to, if you don't have access to sand. But gosh, do you need a ton of stone. Now I have an idea for how to make the zombies less likely to give me problems when it comes to my base, and that is going to be by creating a barrier that basically is a ditch that they'll want to avoid. By creating a ditch that they'll avoid, I can force them to go around my base to the entrance that I want, rather than letting them continue down a path that does not suit me. Okay. fix those up real quick. And then, while we're waiting for all that, I need more stone, so it's time to get back out this way. This base build is so exhaustive that I'm seriously questioning my choices in terms of the material I selected and whether or not it was a good choice to begin with. I mean, granted, the choice of using concrete is probably the best, strongest material that I can afford right now, short of, like, you know, iron, which I can't afford. But none of those arrows were keepable. But the material is very much now a danger to me because it's taken so long. I mean, it's going to take us almost 2 weeks to build this base. And then if it turns out that the base is flawed in some way, I'm going to be screwed. So that's a major concern for me, and I'm worried that, you know, on paper this base design looks good. But again, that's on paper. I don't have any experience in this game to say this is how it's going to be. Or this is, you know, this is how this defense is going to work. It's all trial and error. And unfortunately, since I'm playing a, you know, fail once and it's over kind of gameplay, which honestly I find very thrilling, that same mentality also means that, you know, my margin for errors is so tiny, which again is sort of the point. You know, the point of the series is of this whole shooting match is to make sure that I'm playing where the threat is real, or as real as a video game can get anyway, where it's not just, oh, I die and then I'll just come back again later and everything will be fine. You know, this is like, you know, if it were the zombie apocalypse, would I survive? And the answer is, I don't know. So, right now we're just trying to pound our way through whatever we can get to. Okay. That needs to be repaired. We're doing alright on the stone front here. I just heard something. What did I just hear? Okay, that's him. Ever since those screamers last night, just like totally ruined my whole situation. I have been very, very gun shy here on how to proceed. So now that screamers are going to be an issue, whatever they are, all I know is they got the long hair and they scream and call other zombies. I think somebody said that they're like scouts or something. They're like horde scouts. All I know is that they ruined my shit. Like they made that the last part of the Horde Night that much worse because they made it last so much longer. Because there was like 2 or 3 of them that just came into the area, started screaming and calling all these other zombies in. Alright. 1,500, that should be enough for now. Let's get ourselves together. And let's get out of here. Okay. Keep that going. Okay, while that's going here. Just a whole bunch of crazy. Hopefully I will be able to get enough raw materials to build this damn thing, but gosh darn if this hasn't been a complete nightmare. Alright, let's go make a repair run to the other base. Break out the bike here. Faster we can get this done, the faster we can move into our new home. Go up the hill here. Love how this thing just sort of pops out of the wilderness here. Like, oh, by the way, boop, there's a base. Now the downside is, of course, I am going to have to break my land claim block in order to get everything out of the old base, all of the workstations, and that's going to be complicated. Okay. First things first, let's repair the ones that are damaged. Okay. Now. Okay. Copy shape. Copy rotation. All right. Alright, I need this one here. Alright, so this is just to seal up these corners, so they're not a shortcut for the zombies. So that, again, they think that they're fully filled in. Even though they're not actually touching. Sort of the gag with this whole process is things that look like they're touching aren't actually touching. Okay, so we're too short there, but that would be enough to finish off the row. We'll have to end up breaking that block, but we can simply place another one down and that one will break, and then I can repair it. So all in all, we're starting off not too bad. Alright, but it is time to get lost because it is late at night. So, that is going to be most of this day kind of burnt down. Unfortunately, we've got a lot of this this long burn for episodes. I think that the next episode is going to be a time lapse of the build because I don't really have any other. I don't have anything else that is something that I must do quickly. So it's really going to be down to just supplies, making sure that we've got enough supplies to get the job done, and nothing else will matter. So until next time, I'm Wrath. I hope you've enjoyed. Please, if you are enjoying this series, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, and I will catch you on the flip side.